30 seconds! 30 seconds! Drop zone coming up! Stand by! Stand by! Go! Go! Go!
Astrakhan, lying on the banks of the Volga River, just north of the Caspian Sea, is strategically placed to the north of the Dural Gate, south of Volgograd, and to the west of recently occupied Kazakhstan. The city of Astrakhan remains as the last major pocket of Russian resistance in the southern federal states. It is absolutely vital that NATO eliminates the pocket of Russian resistance in order to gain access to the resource-rich Caspian Sea and to control the logistical supply routes along the Volga River. Rogue Correspondence has gained unprecedented access to NATO unit, preparing for major offensive to go and close the Caspian Gap. Hi guys, Zak Timms here with Rogue Correspondence. I'm here embedded with the Joint NATO Task Force as they prepare to go on a major airborne assault to seize the city of Astrakhan, close the Caspian Gap, and eliminate the last pocket of Russian resistance in the south.
All right, so
I'm here with the member of the Able Archer Joint Task Force, a Polish member, and he's going to go over with me his combat load when he jumps in.
Sure.
What's your combat load?
So for this operation, I'm going to carry about 40 hours worth of gear. So start with my ruck. Right now inside my ruck, I have a dry sack with additional clothes, additional socks, some warming layers. It's going to get down into the 40s tonight. I've got a tarp with me to build a shelter, used for rain. In this pouch here, I've got all my food. So I've got dehydrated meals that I'll cook using water boiled in the jet boil.
So pretty much that's just your sustainment kit right
That's
there.
my sustainment kit right there. I'm not going to carry this with me at all times. We'll leave it in a to-be-determined location and come back to it when we're ready to establish a permanent position.
I see.
I've got 2 waterproof cases. One of them has got batteries and additional navigation equipment. The other one has personal items, IDs, medications, that kind of stuff. Coming around here, we'll be doing a lot of urban operations, so I've got a mixture of green and infrared chem lights for marking.
To mark doors. And
Marking doors, marking buildings, marking. We've used IR chem lights to mark where we leave our rucks. We'll arrange them so we know what we're looking for. Combat kit-wise, I'm running a plate carrier for this one. I've got a hydration bladder, some snacks that I carry with me because I never know how long I'll be without the ruck. I could be without it for several hours. I've got my night vision system, a camera, a light on my helmet, and then I've actually got one of the MilSim West Claymore bags, and I've got it full of some pyrotechnics for use against the Russians this weekend. So,
very nice, very nice. Could you guesstimate how heavy your combat load is?
If I had to guess, I'm probably between, I'd say, 60 to 70 pounds, somewhere in there.
All right, Dries, well, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
I want to set the precedence that NATO is stronger, NATO is greater, and NATO is better in every way over the Russian forces. For those of you who don't know, this is going to be a fairly equal-sized event as far as the player count. There's no significant advantages on either side. It's going to come down to tactics on the field. It's going to come down to team leader decisions in rooms. That's what's going to win this game. My overall planning is very broad rudder steers. Your platoon sergeant's guidance is more fine-tuned, and ultimately your squad leaders and team leaders, like yourselves in this room, are going to be what wins this battle. All we can do is put you in a position to affect an outcome and make sure that you are not in a position where you're not mutually supported or you cannot be bailed out in a moment's notice. So that's my job. So you have LZ Alpha, you have LZ Bravo, which would be somewhere about ish, right around here. LZ Alpha, LZ Bravo. Yep. These trees look a little bit different than the map, so that's why it's throwing me for a loop for a second. So first and second platoon, what is your guys' primary mission for the first initial insertion? Push north. We have this entire orchard here, which is very gridded trees, as you can see here and as you can see on all the maps. And then you also have kind of this overgrowth here. This is a small little pond, and then you also have just an assload of trees here. If I'm a Russian forces commander, what am I going to want to prevent you to do? Take the danger areas. So how do I do that? I set up ambush points all along this road to deny your freedom of movement. What 1st and 2nd platoon's job is to do is twofold. 1, give us freedom of movement on this trail for our airborne insertion movements, and 2, give us a warm and fuzzy that there are no Russians all the way up to the gate. 3rd and 4th platoon, you guys will load up, same way, right around here. You'll take off either this way or you'll go through the north. You're basically looking to drop at LZ Charlie, which should be right around here. LZ Charlie, from there you will dismount. 3rd platoon, you'll establish security within the wood line. Give us a good warm and fuzzy that maybe just the first 50, 60 meters in, there's no Russians waiting for us. Once that's cleared, 4th platoon should be at most 30 minutes behind you. They insert, from there you push. Where are you pushing to? PB Bravo, which should be somewhere in or around this region. Once you get to there, as dictated by the platoon sergeant, he will give the ultimate final call of this is where we're going to drop our rucks, and this is where we're going to look for security. And from that point on, 4th platoon, you'll drop your rucks, dismount, you'll insert into the subway system via one of these doors over here, and you will commence clearing the subway from south to north. 3rd platoon, for all intents and purposes, you guys are basically the free safety in this football game. You're waiting for a weakness and you're waiting to exploit it. So if 1st and 2nd platoon bites off more than we can chew up here, you're going to be coming up straight across the field all the way over here, and you're going to hit the Russians from behind. If 4th platoon gets up here, they bite off more than they can chew, you're going to go all the way up here, insert from the north, and then clear south to get behind them and basically pinch them in until they're fucked. We're going to do this through very aggressive firepower. There's going to be a lot of tag-ins going off, a lot of pea grenades going off.
Ready? Very good entry, very good entry, very good. Keep moving. Aggressively take that corner. Look. All right. You didn't need to, yeah. It's fine. Keep moving, keep moving. You guys are good. Good entry there. Ready? You got to be at the door though, right? All right. You got to be at the door. I'm ready to go into the fucking door because there's somebody in that door who's going to try and kill me. I've been on 2 missions where men were killed going through doors. Going through doors. And one of them was from a unit that all of you probably fucking idolized. And he was shot by a man who was under a bed. Fucking got the grip, he came in, cleared, didn't see the guy, and he took 2 and 1 went through his trachea. You know what I mean? So when you go through a door, there's probably gonna be some asshole in the room waiting to light your ass up. So when you go through the door, do like these dudes and go through aggressively, all right? Ready? Go. Okay, hold on. Clear, next.
Jump Master is coming in. He's going to give you a quick down and dirty. All right? You guys need to pay attention to this. As soon as he clears up, we're loading up and leaving. All right?
Roger.
But you go into the 2nd truck. All right? 2nd aircraft is yours. All in the right side. Right side.
All personnel, stand up! Stand up! Stand up! Keep 3 points of contact on the skin of the aircraft. Roger! Roger! Back up! Back up! Sound off for equipment check! Sound off for equipment check!
1 okay!
2 okay!
3 okay!
4 okay!
5 okay!
6 okay!
7 okay!
8 okay!
10 okay!
Get in there, get in there.
11 okay! Okay!
Get in there.
1 okay! 2 okay! All okay! Jump back okay! 1 minute! 1 minute! 30 seconds! 30 seconds! Drop zone coming up! Stand by! Stand by! Go! Go!